So obviously there's a lot of scenes going around of Yasuke exploring his sexuality, let's just say. This is probably one of the funniest ones that I've seen so far. where there's basically like a staring contest or something between him and a male, I guess, samurai or something along those lines. Check this out. If you haven't seen it yet, it's hilarious.
You are more than worthy. And this moment we have shared will be my treasure.
You know what's interesting about these clips? I've noticed that a lot of them have to do with Yasuke essentially saying that he's not worthy or fighting his inner battles of him not being worthy as a samurai. And yet all of these Asian people, men and women, when they go to take the BBC, apparently they have to remind Yasuke that he is essentially worthy. He is more than worthy. Even Oda Nobunaga's sister essentially said the same exact thing before Yasuke penetrated the shit out of that married woman. Let's continue. We got more. Hold on. We got more. Bro, so I saw this picture. Bro, what were the developers doing with this picture? Can anybody explain, bro? Can anybody explain what the fuck they were doing with this picture? They know, bro. They designed this game and they knew that Yasuke fucking this non-binary dude, Yasuke fucking this non-binary guy, they knew that having Yasuke break the fourth wall and look at the camera, this is them trying to signal to the chuds. I'm telling you. This is them trying to signal to the chuds, and they're like, yup, this is in the game. This is what you're about to see. Watch me fuck this dude. Yes, that's a dude. That's a dude. That's a non-binary dude. I saw this picture, and again, I don't care about the fucking romance shit. Like I said, even during Kingdom Come Deliverance, this is fucking retarded at the end of the day. But them making Yasuke break the fourth wall and stare at the camera like this, they know exactly what they're doing. They got this man gooning so hard. They got him. Look how much Yasuke is smiling from ear to ear. He's like, I'm about to penetrate the shit out of this Asian guy. So anyway, so I saw this picture, and that made me want to look up the because there's like a video going around about it. So let me show you guys this video because it is fucking insane. Hold on one second. Damn, I thought I had it saved. Apparently, I don't have it saved. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I don't have it saved. Actually, that's probably a good thing that I don't have it saved, to be honest with you. Let me see. Yeah, all I got to do is Yasuke romance, and bro, it's wild what's out there right now. It is wild what's out there right now. People are sharing clips like crazy about Yasuke just straight up gooning so hard and banging a bunch of dudes. Well, not a bunch, but a few. Fuck, I can't find the clip. Did it go away? I could have sworn I had this clip saved, and apparently I don't have it saved. Well, it's probably for the betterment of your eyes anyway, that you don't watch something like that. If anybody has the clip of this, you could send it to me, and I'll bring it up on stream right now. I'm going to pivot over, though. Let me pivot over. Yellow Flash. Shout out to Yellow Flash really quick. Let me share what he shared. Yellow Flash shared this on X. He says, Assassin's Creed Shadows may have problems, but it's so fun to play. That's a quote from VG247, and they gave the game a 10 out of 10. They gave it a perfect score. A perfect score. Look at the clip that Yellow Flash just shared over on X.
Hey, now.
Wow.
Stop her! I'll take her! I do not fear death. You can't hide forever. Your path ends now. I lost sight of them. You can't hide forever. quickly and help me.
Bro.
Oh. Killed. Not long ago.
Now, again, I want to remind you guys that the game was delayed for 4 to 5 months, 4 months, something like that. The game was delayed, and they said they specifically delayed it so that they could ensure that the game is going to run great, going to have little to no issues. And yet, typical Ubisoft, which is what we've all basically said, Ubisoft was going to release this game broken. They were going to release this game broken. There was no way they were not going to release this game broken. The game has bugs. The game has issues. But according to VG247, that's okay because as long as the game is fun, it's a 10 out of 10 perfect game. Nothing is wrong with it. This is why, like, listen, if you're going to shill, do your shilling. But can you at least be believable? Can you at least be somewhat believable, right? Even remotely believable? You're giving this game a 10 out of 10. That means nothing's wrong with the game. That means the game is perfect. The game is literal perfection. What do your numbers mean? If you're giving a flawed game 10 out of 10, then what the fuck? Like, what are you? I don't understand. How is that possible? It doesn't make any sense.
The shadow of Yika.
Bro, what? She ran right in front of him. Bro, what? Bro, what? She's standing right in front. Oh my god, dude. Bro, what the fuck is happening? Oh, man. And again, guys, let's be real. Nobody's shocked by this. I don't think anybody's shocked by this. I don't think you're shocked by this. I'm not shocked by this. That's not why we're bringing it up. We're bringing it up because we have another example of Ubisoft yet again lying to their customers, lying to people, and saying that this delay was supposed to make the game better. But in all actuality, what the delay was for was to ensure that, number one, they didn't have another potential flop in the same year that they had 4 other flops in. And number two, it was to delay the game so that they could change the story and make Naoe the centerfold and Yasuke the secondary character. That's really what I believe, to be honest with you. I genuinely believe that. I really do believe that that's the case. That they spent all this time ensuring that Naoe was centerfold character and Yasuke was secondary. In my opinion, again, I don't have any proof of that. That's just how I'm looking at this right now based off the things that I've seen and what I've heard, and then comparing it to information that we had before about the game. Because it all kind of makes sense, right? When this game was first announced and released, every single marketing ploy was about Yasuke. Everything was about Yasuke. They had Yasuke everywhere, all over the place. Then, when the backlash hit, if it got bad enough, then suddenly Yasuke became nowhere to be found. And everything was about Naoe. So it all kind of made sense and came together at the same time. All right, so I have the clip that I was going to show you before. Brace yourselves, guys. Brace yourselves. It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly, boys. So this is the scene you guys were asking whether or not it was a woman or female. I'm sorry, a woman or a man. It's obviously a dude. Now, here's the thing that I don't have confirmation about. People are calling this dude non-binary, which for all intents and purposes probably is true based off how they're acting, what they sound like, what they look like. But what I care about is whether or not the game is calling the character non-binary in the game. Do we have any confirmation that this character is called non-binary in the game? Like actually non-binary? Do we know if they say that? Because I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know. I'm gonna play it obviously tonight. But do we have any proof of that? Because like Japan has femboys, right? Like Japan has femboys. Japan has, I think they call them orokonokos. They're essentially they're lady boys, femboys. And Americans like to look at those femboys and input trans ideology with them, even though if you ask any one of those femboys, what are they? They're going to tell you they're boys. They're going to tell you they're men because it's not the same ideology. But the American side of things, whenever they translate femboys or whenever they do localization for any content that has femboys, they try to input that as trans, and it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not even close to being the same thing. So they use they. Oh, there's audio of him being referred to as they. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess I'm gonna have to find out and check it. But here's the clip for those that are curious. Here we go.
I do not think I have ever seen you quite so tongue-tied.
Not yet, at least.
Oh my
I
God.
hope you aren't easily chilled. Do you think someone might see us?
Maybe.
Do you
Imagine in feudal Japan not caring about being caught doing the deed with a man. That is absolutely bullshit. Even if it's optional, it's like, bro, you should at least make the characters feel shame. Like, make them feel shame for doing it. Like, they should not want to be caught. They should not want to be seen. That is not how this goes. Right? Again, optional. I don't care. I'm never going to see it personally. But it's like, you should make them feel shame for doing this. This was not acceptable back then. I'm not going to say it never happened because I was not there, but I damn sure know that they're not going to be out here being like, I don't care if anybody sees. What? That would never happen. That would never happen. That I can tell you would never happen. Ever.
care?
Watch this. Watch this. Look at his smile.
Not at all.
Bro, that is... Bro, that is the developers talking to you. That is the developers talking to you right now. The developers are talking to the gamers right now because the non-binary person says, do you care if we are seen? And Yasuke says, not at all. And then he looks at you. He looks at the gamer. He looks at you because they're talking to you. The writers are talking to you and they're saying they don't care if you see. They don't care. Again, for me, I don't care about the romance. Don't give a fuck. It's optional. Don't care. But my issue is that at least with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, there is a level of shame that the NPCs face when they deal with stuff like that. They call it sodomy. It's talked about heavily. This, you're not going to sit there and pretend as if it's okay if anybody can see you, because that's not how this goes. You should feel shame for it. You should have the NPCs over in the corner trying to hide to the very best of their ability and not be out here saying, I don't care if anybody sees. It's such bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit. But again, they did this entire thing because they know that they want you to see. That's why they have Yasuke breaking the fourth wall. That's the entire reason why they have Yasuke breaking the fourth wall, so that you can see. Look at this fucking retard. Wishbone. So in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it's okay, but here it's a problem. You should change your name to Hypnotic. I can't even say that word. Hypocritotic. You're clearly not listening. You're clearly just looking for some sort of reaction or whatever the case may be. So I apologize if you're retarded. It's okay. I get it. If you listen, perhaps you could see the difference. But I understand if you can't. I get it. Because clearly there was non-binary people in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Anyway, so again, at the end of the day, this is just ridiculous how they have Yasuke looking. They have Yasuke literally looking at the camera to look at you, the gamer, right? Oh, Wishbone's JDA. Oh, you're probably right. Maybe like a JDA alt or something. Mods, you could ban him. It's perfectly fine. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. All right, so let's move on. Let's get to the next clip. We got some more funny clips to look at. Let's see. We already looked at the guy in armor. Hold on. Let's look at... We looked at the gameplay. Oh, let's look at this one. So people are talking about this one as well. Here. People are talking about this one. This is... Here we go.
Lust? Lust is a journey of 1,000 steps that begins with a kiss. Lust?
Bro, I just don't understand how people are out here just being brazen about this. Well, first off, the writing is pretty terrible. It's cringy. It's cringy. I just feel like any romance scene is immediately going to be cringy. I can't look at any romance scene. It could be gay, straight, whatever. I can't look at it and be like, oh, this is totally not cringe. Like, I'm not. This is why I don't do the romance scenes in video games, because I just don't fucking care. Me personally, but I know there's a lot of people out there that do. I know there's people out there that do, so whatever. Let them do whatever they want to do. But you know what's funny? These conversations happen the moment you make a video game into an RPG. Or like some people like to say RPG light, right? Because Assassin's Creed has RPG light elements. But it's only inevitable. The moment they start going down the path of RPGs like they have been with Assassin's Creed for a few years now, it's only a matter of time before you're going to get to this. It's only a matter of time. Assassin's Creed was a lot better when it didn't have RPG-like elements, in my opinion. But, you know, people are going to disagree, agree, whatever, depending on if they're fans of the new stuff or the old stuff. Whatever. But when it comes to romance scenes, it could be straight, gay, doesn't matter. I always think it's cringy. I do. I always think it's cringy. I'll make a joke about it and be like, oh, we're gooning. But at the end of the day, I really think it's fucking cringy. I do. I think it's really cringy. So it's very clear that their capabilities as writers is not that great anymore. And keep in mind, for those of you watching this stuff, keep in mind, Assassin's Creed Shadows, over half of the team that was working on this game never worked on a game before. So just keep that in mind. As you're looking at the clips that are surfacing online and you're realizing how bad the writing is, just keep in mind that half of the team never worked on a video game before, ever. Not just an Assassin's Creed game. I'm talking about a video game ever. Ever. And in my opinion, it shows. It shows. It shows in the quality. It shows in the coding. It shows in the AI for the NPCs. It shows in the dialogue. It shows in the voice acting. It for sure shows in the voice acting. You guys already know, yesterday I looked at some voice acting for some of these clips. It is abysmal. It is bad, some of this voice acting. So it really shows. All right, we got another person. We got a ban. It looks like Wishbone came under the alt. Do you think I'm not fast, bro? I type 130 words a minute. I could ban you very quickly. Look at that. B-chug, guys. B-chug, guys. It sounds like shiitake.